Hello amazing artists! Today you're using watercolor for adding some color to your foam plate. But first we need to start by making some traces of your foam plate, which will be the paper where you will be printing. Make sure that it is a strong paper. You can use your final copy paper, that will be strong enough because we will be getting the paper wet in order to make a print. Next, you will need to cut the paper to have two separate pieces of paper where you will be printing. For adding color to your foam plate with watercolors, you're going to need your watercolors, a paintbrush, a cup of water, and fill it halfway. And of course, you're going to need your foam plate. You don't want to get your brush too wet so you can get enough color to come out. Have a paper towel nearby in case you have too much water on your brush. And just keep adding the watercolor to your foam plate. It may take a while to add color with the watercolors, and if it starts drying, allow it to dry. We will be wetting the paper where we're going to be printing, and it will reactivate the watercolor. You will need to have patience as you apply the watercolors. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a print and add some colors using markers. So grab some markers, and it may be easier this part, just color in your sections. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a print. You can use a sponge, make sure it's nice and wet. You're going to run it across your paper 1 or 2 or 3 times. Make sure your paper is nice and wet, or you can use a spray bottle to spray down your paper. If you think that your paper is a little too wet, you can place a dry paper towel on top of your paper to dry it off a little bit. Next, you're going to place your foam plate on top of the paper, and you're going to press it down with one hand, and with the other hand, in circular motions, you're going to press down the color into the paper. Do not get discouraged if your first print does not come out brightly colored. It will take a couple of tries. Once you think you're ready, gently remove the foam plate and reveal your print. You will need to repeat this process to continue making prints.